What up, y'all? It's your girl Raji, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our Hoodoo Almanac as well as a collective read. So, as you guys know, today is Crossroads Day. If you don't know, now you know. And it is synonymous with Halloween, Day of the Dead. And it's basically the day that the veil is the thinnest. You can communicate more freely with spirits and ancestors. And it's just a very big day in terms of rebirth and allowing things to pursue in its natural cycle. But before we get into the history of Crossroad Day, we are going to talk about what's going on in our sun, moon, and stars. It is, of course, still Scorpio season. Today is Tuesday, so you know Tuesdays ruled by Mars. And today we have a waning gibbous moon in Gemini. Now, Gemini represents the throat chakra, and it is also all about intellectual pursuit. It is all about getting creative, being able to multitask and do different things, right? Adapt. So that's what you get. So if I was to think about that in a way of how I would use today to structure my work and myself, I would look at today as a great day to remove anything blocking me being ambitious, anything blocking me furthering my knowledge in things. You want to move things out the way and open the roads to better things. So always try to think of it in like opposites, because you're not looking to attract, you're looking to, move, remove, let go of, release. And what do you need to do to get to those positive things? Because there's a lot of tandem work that has to be done when you get ready to pursue like workings and things, or you choose to burn your candles. So today is a day you take account of what's holding you back from your ambitions, what's holding you back from being great, right? Tuesdays is good for cleansing and protecting because it is a war day. It is Mars is known for aggressive energy. And again, you want to think about also activating any protective items that you've decided to work today. So if you got any protective items and you know that the veil is thin today, all the things, then you definitely need to get into that. Today is a good day to leave offerings for your ancestors and commune with them, venerate them. Today is going to be a good day for that. Okay. And you've had the time to kind of reflect what did and didn't work. You had that time yesterday because, on Mondays we meditate and we see things for what they are, and we do the shadow work and we talk to spirit that day so that we can, we can move forward efficiently throughout the next 7-day periods. Like we get these 7-day periods. And a lot could happen in 7 days. So if you set yourself up in a good way, you would be advantageous. Your goals, I believe, would be accomplished a little better. It's still a work in progress for all of us, I know. But just, little bit by little bit. Little work here, work there. So, before we get into the collective reading, let me go ahead and break down what Crossroads Day is and what it means. So, Crossroads Day is something that was brought forth by the makers of the Hoodoo Heritage Month, and it is, as you know, synonymous with, like I said earlier, the Halloween, the Day of the Dead, and it's another one too. I'm gonna have to take a peek. But basically, Crossroads symbolize what they call the Congo cosmogram, and if you see it, it looks like a cross. And in the center is where spirit is. And then at the top, you have the seasons of like summer, fall, winter, and then spring. So it's all like the cycle of life, like rebirth and things of that nature. At the crossroads, you meet in Yoruba culture Eshwa Ilegwa, who is a trickster deity, someone who you petition to assist you in attaining certain things or accomplishing certain goals. Now in voodoo, he is known as Papa Legba, and that's, if you've ever seen American Horror Story. No, because that was Baron Samadi in American Horror Story. I think Papa Legba, was he an American God? I don't know. But he's like the guy that you say, hey, can I go through? I got my offerings. Can I go through? Is it okay? Can you guide me? Guide me to where I'm supposed to be going. Like, he's your guide, basically. I feel like the crossroads is where you also, like, y'all remember that Bone Thugs and Harmony song? Like, you meet the spirit that's going to guide you and take you on, and they weigh your heart and your feather, and it's like, what it is at that point. And from there, you're deciding, like, you're going to pay the fee to pass, or you're going to continue to keep going and going and going in a perpetual state of, refining. Which, hey, that's the way it is these days. That's the way it is, period. Perfection is an illusion, because you will meet yourself at a crossroads and then you'll be like, shit, there'll be more to want after you do that rebirth. So it is definitely a perpetual refining. But back to the origin of the crossroads. So the crossroads are like anywhere the two roads meet, like, center. So if you were doing a candle working today, you could drop your offering off at the crossroad with the work that you did. And some people go before midnight or at midnight, my apologies, or like right before dawn. Like, that's a thing. And if you find people within what we do in terms of conjuring root work, they would be working the crossroads for career, good travels, legal matters, opening any roads. Let's see. Mastery, good business. So shit, today is the motherfucking day. If you like really ready, today's the day you go through the gate. Now, so a lot of people believe it was a ritual to learn a skill, to be very talented. That's where those rituals will be performed, right? I would say that I've left things at the crossroads before, and I haven't had any paranormal experiences with the crossroads themselves, but I've had paranormal experiences with what I would consider to be Papa Legba. Like, when you call that energy, you've got to be ready to say, it's like a jinn, like the genie, I'm gonna, I have 3 wishes, this which way, but it still begs to bring that self-building in terms of you got to be righteous about what you ask for. You got to know what you're asking for. You got to be able to see where you are making avenues and ways to have what you're asking for. Like, what's that shit going to cost, and what I'm going to have to do, and how does it end? You know what I mean? So it's a very, I don't even make it sound so intense, but it's a very pivotal moment, again, especially after the the full moon eclipse type situation. Like, we just kind of, like, we still in that energy. Because, again, 3 days before, 3 days after. So, it's like, yeah, today the last day. Ooh, this all powerful is energy. Wow. That's crazy. So, yeah. So, really, like, it's gonna be a good day. I have high hopes for us, y'all, because while we might be kind of catching on, like, oh my God, as in, like, the idea that, like, some shit just isn't working anymore, I feel like it's like a solid realization. That shit's crazy. Like, I don't think my tribe is resistant. I don't think they're resistant at all. So, let's see. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Mom life. So, yeah. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Ben Congo Cosmogram, but you definitely take a look at it. If you watch American Horror Story, you'll see, like, Marie Laveau. I feel like she draws something like that on the floor that one time. If you are a person that's, like, Catholic, like, want to use Catholic influences, you be petitioning Saint Expedite today. Okay. He holds the cross. The word Hoodoo inscribed on it means today in Latin. So, Saint Expedite stands at the crossroads too. Let's see. In Palo, it's Nkuyu. I hope I'm saying that right. Nkuyu, Nkuyu. We talked about Papa Legba, and then in Lukumi and Santeria, it's an Orisha associated with Elegua. So it's really just about what culture what diaspora, where you was picked up and where you got dropped off at, like which way. Because it's shifted, but it still kind of centers upon the same concept of, like, new guidance, new path, change, being careful what you wish for, being able to work towards what you wish for, needing something right away, like, type thing. So, yeah. I would say that we need to be putting out offerings and cleaning up and moving to action today. For real. I might do a blog about this. We'll see. But, so that's Crossroads Day, y'all. I mean, in depth, like, think about where you are in life and if you're okay with it. And think about things that, whether you're okay with it or not, it's still shifting. It's still moving, whether you like it or not. And think about, acceptance, and think about what you're willing to sacrifice and do to have your highest level of frequency met, in terms of what makes you happy, what makes you feel whole, walking in your purpose, like shedding, you know what I'm saying? Think about it in that way also. And what would your ancestors like to eat today, basically? So, let me pull. I'm going to do a 5-card pull for today, y'all. And we're going to see what is the, what's the vibes. I can already see at the bottom of the deck, I have the 6 of 9. So, we are definitely moving forward, going on a journey. You can see this card. He's like on a boat. So, I'm going to say that's foundational energy. And I'm going to get the present energy spirit. So, yeah, we're at the John Horse. And that's just like, today is not the time to be stagnant and not be fighting. You need to be building some type of foundation towards where you're going. Now, the collective is in this 10 of sticks, like things like baggage and just having a little bit of stress, pushing through, being refined, clarified. Yeah, but the Daughter of Coins came out of it. So that's just saying, like, as long as you do the right thing, remain committed, and just really do your big one, you will be A-okay. When I say do your big one, I mean, like, go all the way. No half step in this season. Like, you don't even have room to half step. Let's keep it clear. So when you see that Daughter of Coins come out there, that's just, again, you need the hard work. You need to get committed. You need to get organized. That's how you're going to beat the machine. Now, for the near future, we've got the Ace of Knives, but it did come out in reverse. So, let me see. It's like kind of not really noticing some things. Yeah, so it's time, right in the near future today, it's time for you to become more, see things for what they are, have some introspection and get decisive. Like, maybe you were not really sure, Crossroads, obviously. Maybe you weren't really sure, like, you should go left or right, but Spirit is saying, get to a point where you have, get to a point where you have some self-reflection, some accountability, like, and decide. You need to think about what you're going to do and then do it. Let me see. Yeah, that's how you're going to end stagnation. The Four of Knives came out over this. So, you need to really be elevating your thinking, recentering, getting a motherfucking grip, like, it's time to get it started, basically. And the final outcome, so we've got the Father of Baskets and came out in reverse. So now you cannot be being self-destructive right now. That is not the name of the game. Moody, sort of, maybe being a little bit manipulative, or is this an energy? Father of Knives in the reverse. Oh, that came out over there, y'all. Hold it. Yeah. No, don't be stubborn. Oh no, clarify it. I got two. Or did I get one? Oh no, I got two cards. They stuck, y'all. Hold on. Oh, damn. Eight of Knives in the reverse. You're at a crossroads over a commitment that you need to be making today. So to resolve that, you got the Two of Baskets that came out. So it's saying, like, you have got to make a commitment. Shit. Find some balance. Give what you want out of this today. Daughter of Baskets out over there. So continue to be, tapped into your creativity. That's like Cups energy in Major Arcana. You need to get more imaginative. Become loyal to yourself. Speak what you want to happen in a good way. Like, don't be out here just doing whatever. You can't be saying whatever and then, like, master. If you manifest, then you manifest everything you say or think. The Eight of Baskets came out over it, so you need to let go of things that don't serve you anymore. Maybe you have a fear of the unknown and it's kind of causing you to, like, wander aimlessly. Like, you keep finding yourself at this period of extreme rebirth. Maybe you're afraid to step totally into your new path. You don't want to be independent, but you've got to stop the negative thinking with the 9 of baskets in reverse, and stop Father of Coins in the reverse. Stop just running towards a quick fix to get to your wealth or abundance. A lot of us right now are focused on building ourselves so that we can, be sustainable in this new time span. Because let's not pretend like this just not happening, because it is. And it's like you're trying to adapt. So, don't make like quick decisions, like aimlessly wandering, making bad investments. It's time out for that. You can't be indecisive and just being crazy. It's time for you to go within and think, get grounded, and because you got the Dr. Grant card, then you have the Hermit card. So definitely take the time to get to yourself and make decisions from where you stand. I feel like right now we've been into the position of kind of not really building a foundation because we're too worried about everybody else, and that just is not working for us at all. So when you thinking about yourself, you're making moves that are in flow with you. You're not operating from a state of survival. Like the card said, the Father of Coins in reverse. That's like, get rich quick type deal. No, you need to be doing this from a pure place. So grounded. When I see the Dr. Grant card, I see him like digging. He's like a swamper. He helps with Neil Hurston, and just like look that up. But he basically is saying you got to get out there and do the fucking work. You can't be afraid of that inevitable work to build yourself up. So we are fighting, we are moving through, but it's gonna take it coming from a real place. Y'all, let me see. It's a delay. You stuck with the Ace of Sticks. You stuck. You need to set some legit plans for the month and for the remainder. You need to set some legit plans. You need to follow through with them. Like you're unsure about what you're choosing to do. Your plans lack direction. You don't know where you're going. Maybe a little self-doubt. Like I said, a delay. It's because you're not following your intuition, and doing the steps you can do while you wait. Doing some in the meantime, in between time, to build what you are doing. Making sure you're doing real stuff. So right now, 10 being the completion, Caroline, the Wheel of Fortune, and Major Arcana came out over that Miss Ida card. And your ability to go inward is how your fate will be determined. Like, can you take a good hard look at yourself and basically move forward? You gotta not be scared, because when one door closes, another one opens. You're not gonna miss anything. You have to recover and heal. Heal is a very big theme right now. Tend to your wounds, but also realize how long you can sit in those times. But you are going to have a resurrection, though. It will change. And that's just because you're a fighter. Don't resist things that don't matter, that are fake. Like, don't resist that being tore down. I'm like pulling these cards. Yeah, the sacrifice. Damn, we got the Gullah Jack over the Big Queen in reverse, the Big House in reverse, and the Five of Biscuits. So to me, you grieving things that don't even like matter. That's what that says to me. Like you need to sacrifice those things. You need to let those things go because it's gotta change. It's fake. It's not real. It's not solid. You need to be real. You need to stop being pessimistic. And the funny part is, I pulled the Yellow Jack card. He has the cosmogram in the middle of his head. So when I post this later, this reading, you guys will be able to see it. Because you'll be like, oh, that's what she's talking about. That's the Congo cosmogram. But it's the Gullah Jack card, the Hangman. So you feel stuck because you're being pessimistic. You need to make the sacrifice to be like all the way, basically. Negative thinking. You think negatively, that's why. How crazy is it that your own mind couldn't be the cause of it all? And that's how you find out at the end of the day. So we got the ancestors card. So again, here we are with the rebirth energy. That shit needs to go. You gotta stop resisting starting over. No foolish behavior. Reckless. Causing imbalance. Justice, being too aggressive about the wrong things. And now you are kind of like looking back like, So how you get free, vengeance is mine, period. That's how. We got the Four of Sticks over there. These cards always trip me out because they do tell a story all the way to the end of the day. It's really hard to stop. Because, well, I guess you could pull and then once you get up, like, be like, But I tend to think that as you clarify decks and areas, the cards go on and on. The story gets more in detail, or the assessment anyway. But yeah, y'all, that Four of Sticks over all that, it is how you get to the next level, move forward is, let go of frenemy energy, let go of being cold and aggressive, let go of, taking justice into your own hands, like allowing it to eat you up, and it's what's causing you to kind of not feel free. So you trying to accomplish freedom, or Spirit is saying you're being freed from all of this energy. So that was a good card. Oh yeah, it was toxic. You see? And abusive, and it was indecisive. Two of Sticks. Oh my. Yeah, no going back to that. Yep, Five of Coins over that. Yeah, with that Five of Coins, your hard times, you're gonna rehabilitate. But there's a toxic family energy. Talks about a person. So yeah, you're healing from that Father of Wands or King of Wands in the reverse in Minor Arcana. You're healing from that energy. And that could be a feminine and her masculine. But yeah, that too, they like direction. And you I tried to go in a better direction, so let that shit happen. Yeah, it's time for new stuff. You might have been feeling stuck in a rut due to that, but again, with that 5 coins coming out, you know already, like, this done. So, today lay it down at the crossroads, y'all. You let go of also being self-absorbed. Self-absorption and dealing with those energies. Maybe let me see, we had the Miss Robinson, and then we had the 7 of Steps. Yeah, it's wasted energy. It's a lot of wasted energy. Not believing in what your plans are. Continue to use your intuition though. And again, just approach this as your highest, most authentic self. You got some suppressed history. Why? You're moving away from that though, which is good. You got that railroad bill card. It's basically telling you everything you need to do to cure out. Something is on its way to you though. You've been thinking about earning some extra funds, but Spirit saying don't be reckless. And stay in your lane, because reckless is not going to do well. It's time for you to balance out your life, adapt. 2 of Coins, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Sticks in the reverse. Yeah, lack of boundaries, lack of strength. Yeah, it's time for you to turn over a new leaf. Ooh, this read is all about change today, honey. All about change, all about being at a place where it's time, or it's going to get uncomfortable. For real. You ever notice, like, the more uncomfortable you are, the more you know, like, this not what you should be doing? You ever notice that? Like, the path of least resistance is a real fucking thing. Period. Alright, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue the remainder of this reading either on TikTok or through just a series of posts on our social media. And then I'll put the full reading on our Patreon, which you guys can view. So you can see the pictures. I do want you guys to be able to see the pictures. We'll get into the herbs today as well. And what's going to be good for this read. And I thank you guys for joining me, taking time to listen. Like, share, subscribe. And we shall reconvene tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.